Hi, I'm Alyson the Crocheter.
And I'm Vivian the Knitter.
And I'm Emily, and you're listening to Keep Calm and Carry On.
Hello, and welcome to episode 89 of Keep Calm and Carry On. This is a knitting and crochet podcast brought to you by me, my mom Vivian, and a special guest, my sister Emily.
And we're recording from my home here in Florida.
Hello,
Hey
everyone.
everyone! This is weird. It's weird because normally you're not next to me.
And I can't wipe the stupid smile off my face.
So yeah, we're in Florida. We're in sunny Florida, and I came here to surprise my sister, and it was a very successful surprise.
It was, I bawled my eyes out.
Yes,
We have video evidence of that.
we won't share it with the public, just for our personal consumption, so we can see you cry over and over and over again. But yeah, so I'm not in Scotland at the moment. We're all in Florida. We're having an amazing time, and we thought that we would do a special episode with Emily because she also knits
Sometimes.
and sews. She sews. We sometimes talk about
Yes.
our sewing too.
Yep.
What little we do of it. But the part of the reason why I've come to surprise Emily is because she's getting married in January.
Yay.
So I came over to do a bit of wedding dress shopping. Although it turns out that the wedding dress shopping didn't take very long because
One and done.
yep.
She said yes to the dress.
She said yes to the dress in the first appointment. So I picked the Buzzfeed quiz because I figured with the wedding dress shopping, I would do something wedding dress themed. So do you want to say what the Buzzfeed quiz title is?
It's, here are 15 wedding dresses. Say I do or I don't to each, and we'll reveal what age you'll get married.
So what age are you going to get married at, mother?
33.
It's not even close.
No, it says you love a good wedding as much as the next girl, but you've got big plans for yourself first. You want to pursue your career. Cross a few goals off your list before you tie the knot. It'll make your wedding day even sweeter knowing how long you look forward to it.
So what age did you actually get married at?
23.
23.
10 years off. That's not very good, huh?
What did you get?
So I think I got the same thing as Emily because I could see her screen. So do you want to read it out?
Yeah, 25 years old. Mid-20s is the perfect age for you to get married. You've taken the time to figure out who you are and what you want in life. But by 25, you know that marrying your soulmate is the perfect choice for you, and you couldn't be happier.
So that's right for me. We established this morning that I got married when I was 25.
And your dad was just making faces at me. Actually, I was 22 when I got married.
Oops. And you remember, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not, it wasn't even like it was close to your birthday. It was pretty much like
No,
the
I
opposite end of the year from your
22,
birthday.
I was 22 and a half.
Baby.
I was a baby.
Well, I will still be 28 when I get married, so mine was not too far off, but
Yeah,
just a couple years.
right. Well, I assume that the age range of like the quiz result probably caps at. I mean, well, I don't know. How old do you think it goes to?
What?
Like, like the quiz
probably,
results. Do you think it goes up to like 50s, 60s?
I
Or do you
doubt
think they
it.
don't bother?
Probably barely even into 40s.
I don't even remember which dresses I said yes
Right.
or no to.
So, well, do we want to start with maybe which dress was your favorite dress of the ones that you said yes to? I was afraid because I think this wasn't the only quiz of this type that I found. And there was one where I had a quick scroll through the dresses and I thought, I feel like Emily's going to say I don't to all of these dresses.
Yeah, to be fair, I was very nice about it. Like, I just said I do to some that I was like, they're okay, but
Not
certainly.
as critical, yeah.
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 Well,
yeah.
none of
Nothing
these,
I would wear to my wedding.
Nothing,
put it that
yeah.
way.
Me neither. None of these dresses look like what I wore. But
Yeah,
I
but
did
when
say,
did you get married?
I did say that this one looks like a Victorian
Underwear?
undergarment.
Well, that was my favorite.
That was my favorite too. So it's because I assume because it's got like the
tiered
tiers
waist.
on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what makes it
Um,
look like old-fashioned underwear.
It's not like exactly a corset top, but it's got some like corsetry ribs,
Yeah.
and like boning in the
That's why I said it
waist.
looks like underwear. I
but
don't know which one is my
yeah, so
favorite.
that's that one. I don't know if you can see on the camera. But pretty much universally, I would assume for Emily too, the like mermaid or trumpet shape, the fit and flare. I think I said I don't to most of those.
I mean, I do like, well, the less dramatic fit and flare ones. The ones that were like super like, you know.
Yeah.
I said yes to a lot of them just because.
Because you're like, pretty.
Yeah. I actually like this one. I don't know if it was my favorite.
No, it's quite simple.
Yes.
It's like I don't know. Emma, are you better at describing dresses?
It's like
A-line.
It's like a Greek goddess.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got some
with the
ruching
fancy
at the
straps.
waist. Yeah, some fancy straps.
And it's comfy.
It does look comfy. That was very important for me when we went into shopping.
Yeah, Emily's a dancer, so she wants to be able to dance.
Yeah, she has to be able to do her pliés and arabesques.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to be doing on my wedding day.
I liked this one as well. It's got like a layer of tulle with like the flower embroidery on top and like kind of like tulle.
I said I do to that one.
With what tulle? Not like sleeves, but like
it's like a bat wing.
They're like wings.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I would wear it, but I do like. I did want to find a sleeve dress for my wedding.
Yeah, but you only tried one dress on with sleeves because the
That's
shop
because
didn't
the
really
shop,
have
yeah,
any.
didn't have any.
Because you live in Florida.
I like that dress. The one with the sleeves.
Yeah, I liked it too. It was my third favorite.
I thought it was funny because I knew Emily loved the dress that she picked because as soon as the woman opened the curtain, even though you were wearing a mask, you were smiling, and with all the other ones, you weren't like immediately smiling.
Yeah.
But you already had a smile on your face. I was like, okay, she likes this one. And then I think it was like obvious to all of us that was the dress, that was the best dress for you. That was your favorite. But the shop attendant, she's still like, I think it's probably like, you know, what's your top three? And it's just like, why even go through her top three? Because obviously it's the top
no
one and then the other two that are like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're so-so.
How come I'm shorter than you two? I'm taller than both of you. I guess I'm
Is it because
slouching.
Maybe is the couch sinking in the middle?
Oh, because you're on the
crack.
You're on the crack.
Okay.
Any other dresses you want to talk about?
Not really.
I can say that there were some dresses that I absolutely hated.
What did you hate?
Like this one, this mermaid dress with lots of lace and sparkle probably, and sheer
torso.
Yeah. And sweetheart. I don't like sweetheart lines. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I guess that because that's part of the comfort thing of like worrying if it's going to stay up.
Not just comfort. I just don't know. It's just like too booby or something.
Yeah.
That's a description.
There was a few dresses from like Emily's Pinterest board, which like a lot of them I thought looked like sort of like vintage like undergarments. Like
we established I like.
She likes the square neckline, yes. So that made me think of like.
I do have a lot of tops that
Edwardian
have a square neckline and lace and stuff. Yeah.
Will we get to crafty content then?
Sure.
Now that we know
what kind of wedding dress we do and don't like.
Yeah. And when we're getting married.
Going back in time.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
You want to go first? Since you're sitting over here?
Sure. So, I mentioned on the last episode about doing the swatches for the bridesmaid's dress that I'm going to wear. Maid of honor. So the swatches are done and they've been like blocked. And I don't remember I don't know if you guys would remember how stiff it was because this is obviously linen. And it's so drapey now. It's really nice.
After you washed it
I soaked them twice. And I didn't really bother like blocking it with pins because I figured once the dress is made, I won't be blocking it and it's linen, not wool. So that is the smallest hook size. So I'm going to go for the middle option because it will conserve a bit of yarn, but it still looks like it's got like structure and you can see all the stitches. What else was I going to say? Something. Yep. So yeah, so those are the swatches done. And hopefully, I don't know. I might need to buy more yarn because That always seems to be the case. Because, like, you know, I estimated based off of... Oh, I know what I was going to say. So when after soaking them and drying it, the height of the swatches have remained the same, but they've condensed a little bit widthwise. And then I read online, somebody did an article with knitting, and they were saying the stockinette swatch of linen pretty much stayed the same width and height, but the what's it called in the pearl both sides? Garter stitch. That one grew a lot lengthwise and then condensed widthwise. Knit. Yeah. So I've gone with the middle option, and I have started. So I have this long bit of
looks like a really large bikini.
Yeah, what does it look like? But what it is the back neck and the tops of the sleeves. So it'll go on like this. And yeah, I've got little like shoulder pads at the moment. Little epaulets. Yeah. So I managed to do like all the math to figure out like how many extra stitches, how many extra rows. The rows would be easier to like change depending on because it won't really change lengthwise too much. I'll be able to try it on as I go and make sure the torso fits right. The only thing is like trying to add rows to the sleeves. Yeah, the ruffly bits for the sleeves because it's not like a basic stitch pattern. It's like lace.
It's like a spider's web.
It's like a spider's web, yeah. Trying to figure out not the increases, but how to add length without like ruining the pattern or keeping with the pattern is a little bit trickier. But I don't think I have my actual like workings out. I was like sketching it like, okay, so it's like turn, and like how many stitches here, because it's
it's like a little map.
Yeah, it looks like a little map and like lots of math, and I was using my calculator because it's not too bad. I think it's pretty much like the stitch repeats every 3 stitches, but then like not exactly, because then there's like the end bits are different than like the main bit, so it's like what's the actual stitch count like, and I kept changing. I'm like, oh yes, oh no, yes, no, wait, what? So but I hopefully have got it.
Just like your usual projects.
Yes, just like always. But I still have did all this on plain.
Nice. You didn't get air stick or anything.
No, I get car set, but I don't get air stick, so that's fine. And then I've made a teeny bit of progress again on
your
373. Yeah,
you had to start over.
Yeah, I started over to make it narrower, and now it's not twisted.
It's so fuzzy.
Very fuzzy. Cool. Who else would like to go?
Okay, I'll go next. I have my Taylor Swift a folklore cardigan. So I finished, since the last episode anyway, this side, which would be the left side. So I would still need to pick up stitches to do the button band. And I started the right side. Where'd you go?
This is unattached right now.
Yeah, it's knit in pieces. So I started, so this is pretty much what I've done since the last episode. Just finishing off that, and then I did the ribbing before we flew, and then all of this is pretty much what I did on the airplane.
Like 4 inches? 3
Quite, yeah.
Nice.
So that's that, and I haven't really done that much in it's full of cat hair, you guys.
I mean, not full, but there is cat hair. Yeah. And human hair.
The Spectra, the Joji Locatelli Spector. I really haven't done that much, but I'm planning on working on it today when we go to the beach. This will be good beach knitting because it's nice and thin. And that's that. And those are really only 2 whips that are worthy of talking about.
She thought she lost her socks that she was working on.
Her socks, yeah. But I found them. And Emily has a whip.
Yeah, except...
Oh, no, it's not a whip. It is a whip. Okay, I thought it was.
And it is the same whip from when I recorded with you guys almost exactly a year ago. But to be fair, I only work on
continuity.
Well, I only work on one project at a time, so I'm not.
She's monogamous,
but she's more of a sewer than a
right.
sewist.
So I have completed 2 knitting projects since the last episode.
Right.
So I have done some things, but I am almost done. I have this.
So, do you know what project it
I
is?
forget what it's called. It's the Open Cardigan from Vogue. I don't think it has a very.
It doesn't have a very
specific
inspiring name.
Yeah, I think it's just called Open Cardigan.
We'll put it in the show notes.
But I have one sleeve done, and then all I have left to do is the other sleeve. I just started picking up the stitches for the sleeve.
Was this bamboo?
Yeah, it's like a bamboo cotton.
It's really soft.
Yeah, it's very soft.
I thought it was like merino for a second.
Yeah, no, it's very soft, and it should be pretty cool. And it's in short sleeves, so good for Florida. Mm-hmm. But the ribbing is kind of boring, so I can't wait to finish it after a while, because the whole thing is the same ribbing pattern across the whole thing. So a little boring, but very soft. And
you still like the color, obviously, because you're very
actually
into
like,
neutrals.
It's almost the same exact color as my pants right now. So
is there enough on it that you can model it?
Probably. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. I whack her in the process, but
Nice.
So it's got a little
nice and
drop
drapey.
sleeve.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It goes well with your outfit.
It's just
This is
matchy.
almost like a giant rib.
Yeah, it's like
the actual body of it.
What's the name of the stitch? Do you know? It's some kind of rib. Where
It's some
inside
kind of
over here, it's like a seed stitch inside.
okay. I don't know, but yeah,
Nice.
almost done.
Very nice.
Good. Yeah.
You have any FOs?
I don't have any FOs. Do you?
I do.
You do? Oh yeah, you said you did.
I have. Well, it's not an FO. It's not a project that I've actually talked about, I don't think. Mm-hmm. But they're just for socks. I figured, hey, it's an FO. I'll talk about my FO. And these are, I still have to weave in the ends. I'll do that on the airplane going home. It's knit picks. The pink, so I did stripe them. They're not self-striping yarn. The pink bits are leftovers from Madeline's Sinister Cardigan.
Oh, is it that like tonal? Is that very
It's a tonal. Tonal.
It's tonal, but like the light bits are almost white of the pink.
Yeah.
Although it is a pale pink. So
Yeah. So that's that. And that's why I started another set of purse socks. So as I was working, I'm not very good at doing the striping bit where when you're picking up the mixed yarn, because you can definitely see the jog. And I did the whole slip the first stitch of the second row of the next color, and it's I'm you know what, I give up. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm just gonna continue doing my vanilla socks in self-striping yarn for my purse socks.
is this so on the heel?
It's slip stitch heel.
Oh no, I was gonna say like the way the yarn has like, I don't know, is that pulling? But
It's
looks
because it's slip stitched.
Oh, okay. So it looks a lot different than
slip every other stitch.
Okay. Because it almost looks
like it's a pattern.
Like it's a pattern instead of striped. Yeah.
So that,
I like the heel.
Yeah. So this is what heel. It's a heel flap with a gusset. And
wait, you should do this because you're flexible.
Help
you. Just put it on my foot.
She could put her foot behind her head if she wanted.
Nice. Yeah. You know what it almost looks like, because you've got the pink yarn, the light pink yarn, and then the other yarn is like
it's a variegated purples and reds,
purple, reds, blues, but and pinks. It almost looks like it's like bled into a white yarn to turn it pink. You know? Yeah. But
so I did do it so that the seam where the yarns are opposite, so you wear it inside.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's not like one on the outside, one on the inside.
Nice.
So those are purse socks number, I don't know,
7 million.
It's 54. I should probably start numbering these. And that is it.
It would be funny if you numbered them and then like on like the bottom or something, just like done like a duplicate stitch number. just so you like you know here's something.
Yeah.
Your own code.
Yeah. That would be funny. It's too much thinking.
Emily sort of has NFO. She's wearing them. When did you finish these?
Last week.
Yeah.
Pair of pants.
She sewed them herself.
My own pattern.
Nice.
Stretchy in the back, flat in the front, comfy.
Oh, so
breezy.
you did your own pattern?
Yeah.
Like,
You
drafted it?
I kind of took reference from a pair of pants I had, but then I made adjustments to do pleats in the front, and I did my own pockets, and to make the back stretchy.
Elasticated.
So, yeah, kind of drafted it myself.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Very talented
daughters.
I think that's all I've got for crafty bits.
Yeah, that's all the crafty bits we have. Because we're just enjoying each other.
Yeah, she's happy. She cheered up a little bit when we picked her up from the airport as well, because I got here a couple days before you.
Yeah, I got a little emotional when I saw both my big girls standing next to each other. Because it's been a year and a half since we've all been together, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Still missing one, but
Yeah.
Well, we'll see her soon.
Okay. Oh, Yogi, will I do the spiel?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to try and do it without looking at my notes. So you can find the show notes for this episode and every episode on our website, which is kcacypodcast.wordpress.com. You can follow us on Instagram, also at kcacypodcast. You can also follow my personal Instagram, which is Alyson here. My mom's is upstate_Viv, and my sister's is
Flex with Emily Chu.
Flex with Emily Chu. And make sure to like, subscribe, comment, review, all the things on iTunes, wherever else you find your podcasts, or on YouTube. So thank you for listening.
And remember to keep calm and carry on.
Bye.
Bye.